Hey, David, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good. Bruce said that you were dealing with a lower body injury. How much did it limit you, and how much do you chalk it up to not having a training camp?
Yeah, obviously the injury was part of hockey, that happened stuff. It was bothering me pretty much every game. But it was something that I could still play. It wasn't 100% at all, but I could still got to that point that I could play through it, and I was happy that I could play. So that and other about training camp, I don't know. It's just unfortunate, rules that I was stuck up in quarantine 28 days, with about 20 or 25 negative tests. So that was obviously tough, and really wish that I could have been part of the training camp.
We'll go next to Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Pasta, just the last couple of years now, the thumb injury was obviously bothering you a couple of years ago, and this lower body injury was bothering you this past postseason. How frustrating is it to the last couple of playoffs not feeling 100% when you're out there playing and having these nagging things bothering you?
To be honest, very frustrating. Obviously, honestly, my closest what I felt 100% was the last game of our season. So I could that totally tell difference. It was obviously so much more fun when you're feeling healthy and you feel like you can contribute more and help your team more. So it's very frustrating. But how I said, this stuff is unfortunately part of hockey, and this is stuff you're gonna deal with and obviously try to prevent it as a player. But this kind of injuries just happens and just how I said, unfortunate and very frustrating for myself.
We'll go next to Matt Porter.
Hey, David.
Hello?
Hello. You got me?
I can hear. Yeah, now, yeah.
Okay. Hey, where are you? Where are you doing this right now? Where are you right now?
I'm at home. Yeah, back home in Prague.
Okay. And where was your? I mean, given the lower body injury, I mean, it sounds like it must have been tough to train and kind of get your conditioning level where you wanted it to be and where you expected it to be. Looking back, where was that conditioning level, do you think?
To be honest, I didn't feel bad conditioning. I felt good there actually. The main focus for me was the injury and that's what was bothering me the most. I think conditioning wise I was feeling good.
Okay.
Take our next one from Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, David, how you doing? Just wondering. Good, man. When you have time to reflect, you get back, or whether it was on your flight home or whatever, and you look back on this season, obviously you accomplished a lot. I'm just wondering, what do you take from this season as a whole? What was the learning experience like for you?
To be crazy word, to be honest. That's what come up in my head. Crazy stuff happened obviously with the season stoppage. Just to be honest, I just want things to get back to normal. And that's what come up in my head. And obviously crazy season. Nobody expect this to happen. But yeah, how I said, the only thing can come in my mind is that I want things back in normal.
Do you want, just to follow up too, I mean, obviously you went all the way to the final last year, and then you guys go out in the second round this year. You know how that pain feels every time you lose in the playoffs. How much does that push you to get back there next year?
Yeah, you're right, 100%. Obviously, the playoff is the most fun part of hockey. I love it. I had so much fun. The NHL did the best they could with this different, I don't know, what bubble hockey or what I should call it. And it was, how I said, no matter what kind of playoff or where you play the playoff, it's always so fun. You are with your teammates, so it's the best part of hockey, and just really excited and can't wait to be back for the next season, and hopefully things gonna be fine and gonna miss the boys.
Thanks.
And we'll take our last question from Mike Loftus. Go ahead.
Hi, Dave. First, just quick, your injury, you got hurt in a game. Is that what happened?
That's correct.
Okay. And second,
I did not get hurt celebrating though.
okay. Okay. So, you've mentioned the rules and all that time in quarantine. When when next season is about to start, will you consider doing something, different about coming back here? Just so that you can be assured of maybe not missing any time.
Well, I mean, do I do something different? I mean, I came there 2 weeks before. I had unfortunate that I was close to somebody with COVID, but I still had 23 negative tests. So I said I hope things gonna be to normal. I'm gonna fly to Boston as soon as I guess, month before the next training camp. So I'm sure I'm not gonna miss any time.